And now, for an Andrew Elkin feature presentation on Kantian ethics, starring heroes from the Marvel Cinematic and comic book universe. Hope you enjoy.
Welcome to the Marvel Philosophy Hour. Today we will be discussing Kantian ethics. Here are your hosts, Adam Warlock and The Vision. Today on the show, we will be discussing the differences between actions, specifically moral actions. Yes, today we will be discussing the differences between supererogatory actions, morally obligatory actions, morally permissible actions, and morally impermissible actions. And to demonstrate these, we will have our guests act out how they are performed. To start off, we have supererogatory actions. These are actions that are considered to be above normal standards of regular ethics, going above and beyond, saintlyhood, if you will. These are the types of actions that you can do in order to be defined as morally good, but you don't have to do them. A good example of supererogatory actions is best demonstrated by my good friend here, Captain America. Cap, my main man, what have you done particularly that would describe you as a supererogatory person? Well, let's see here. I fought in World War II against the Nazis. I crashed my ship that was full of bombs into the freaking ice, where I laid basically dead for about 70 years. I woke up, fought some aliens, and saved the world. Then I killed off a bunch of robots and, saved the world again. Then I discovered that Hydra was working under S.H.I.E.L.D. the entire time. Took that down, saving, I guess, the country, possibly the world. What else? I helped stop Thanos, saving the universe. That kind of helped. I think that's pretty supererogatory, above and beyond. So yeah, no, I'd say that's what makes me pretty supererogatory all in all. What a fucking show off. The next scene will be acted out by our own Tony Stark and Peter Parker. They will be performing what we consider to be morally obligatory acts. These are acts that one must do. They must do these. As demonstrated by Tony here, his moral obligation is to be a mentor to the young Peter Parker, thus aiding him on his quest for avenging properly. Yo, Mr. Stark, did I do a good job killing those Ultron bots? You sure did, kid. You got a good future here with us Avengers. Gee, thanks. Next, we have what are described as morally permissible acts. These are actions that are neither good nor bad, dependent on the case, but they're pretty much morally neutral. It's not great to do them, but it's not exactly bad either. A key example of this is Thor over here, who just, stopped Thanos, I guess, from killing half the universe's population. You see, it's morally permissible because typically killing is bad, but in certain cases, it's seen as good. In this case, it's good because Thor is killing someone, a bad guy, who is basically going to kill millions upon trillions of innocent people. By killing Thanos, he is ensuring the safety of these innocents, and he's doing what he has to do. Get fucked, bitch. I went for the head, and it's morally permissible. Yeah! Finally, we have the worst one. The ones you should not do. Morally impermissible actions. As stated before, literally a second ago, these are actions you should not do. Ever. To put it simply, these are actions that have no moral or ethical justification and thus cannot be done. Ethically speaking, this would include something like rape, or pedophilia. And, there's no moral justification for them at all. They are simply just wrong and should not ever be done. Even killing, as shown in the last video, can be justified if it's for a greater good. But rape, pedophilia, stuff like that, no justification at all. Hey, Spidey, do you want to hang out, man? Dude, I'm like 16. I mean, like, you're kind of creepy. Please leave me alone. Just, yeah, we're not really gonna show anything too graphic. I mean, it's Spider-Man. We've already seen him get dusted away. I mean, like, what the fuck? And thus concludes our philosophy lesson. I hope you learned a lot, and we'll see you next time. Take care.